Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel where today we are sadly going over the Packers' disappointing bullcrap loss. Bullcrap meaning the Packers should not have won this game. Loss to the Cleveland Browns where the Packers had every reason to beat this team but did not deserve to win this game. As the Packers lost their first game of the year to the Cleveland Browns by a final score of 13-10, with all 13 of the Browns' points coming in the last 4 minutes of the game. So let's go over the scoring breakdown here first. Start off with the Brandon McManus 39-yard field goal, make it 3-0 Green Bay. And then in the third quarter, John Fitzpatrick 3-yard touchdown pass to give the Packers a 10-0 lead. In the fourth quarter, Andre Schmitz hit a 35-yard field goal, make it 10-3 Green Bay. But after a terrible Jordan Love interception that was ran back all the way down to the 4-yard line, the Browns were able to punch it in on a 1-yard touchdown rush to make it 10-10 tie game. And after the Packers' go-ahead field goal was blocked by the Browns, they were able to kick a game-winning 55-yard field goal to make it 13-10. As you can see by the win probability chart here, the Packers are already up to 92%, and in the last few minutes of the game, just absolutely cratered. Team stats, the Packers edged out the Browns in yards 230 to 221. It was a very, very defensive battle here. Both defenses were playing fantastic today. Equal on turnovers, equals on first downs. Penalties, Packers 14 penalties for 75 yards. Browns 8 for 90. A lot of these were false starts that killed drives or defensive penalties that gave the Browns some more momentum. Third down, Packers 10 for 18. Browns only 4 for 13. You think the Packers would have done better in that game. And red zone 50-50 for both teams, but the Packers had almost 10 more minutes of possession, but were unable to do anything on offense. Look at the box score here. Jordan Love 18 for 25, 183 passing yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Had 5 sacks for 34 yards of loss, a QBR of 44.8, and a passer rating of 89.2. Josh Jacobs had 16 carries for 30 yards, less than 2 yards per touch. Emmanuel Wilson 6 for 25, Love 4 for 18. Matthew Golden led the team with 4 catches for 52 yards. Josh Jacobs 5 catches for 44. Kraft 3 for 29. Dobbs 2 for 25. Wicks 2 for 21. And Fitzpatrick 2 for 12 and a touchdown. Jacobs did fumble the ball but was able to recover it. Quay Walker led the team in tackles with 14, 6 of them solo. Had a pass deflection and a quarterback hit as well. McKinney had a pass deflection. Cooper had a pass deflection. McDuffie had a tackle for loss. Bullard tackle for loss. Let the game due to concussion. Gary 2 sacks and 2 tackles for loss. And that was it for the Packers in terms of sacks as well. Micah Parsons had a couple quarterback hits. McKinney had an interception at the end of the first half. Williams had a couple of nice kick returns, but Golden did not have a good game returning punts. McManus 1 for 2 for field goals, but the one he missed was blocked. Whelan had a good day. Punting had 5 punts, 265 yards, average of 53.0, 1 touchback, and a long of 63 yards. The main issue the Packers had today was on the offense, and on particular, the offensive line was horrible. Had the lowest PFF grade for a Packers offensive line in history, with a couple of guys, Jordan Morgan, Anthony Belton, Rasheed Walker, all of them had a pass rush grade of below 30. As this Browns, a very skilled defensive line, including Mr. Myles Garrett, absolutely ate the Packers alive. That caused the passing game to be very conservative, caused the run game to be non-existent, and made the Packers' offense life a living hell. Granted, Matt LaFleur is not blameless either, as his game plan absolutely sucked. Just dink and dunks, trying to run the ball. Nothing was working as Jim Schwartz, the defensive coordinator for the Browns, ran circles around Matt LaFleur today. Absolutely terrible game plan from him. And I just gotta say, Jordan Love, what the heck was that interception? That is the one play that cost the Packers the game. Because if you just throw the incompletion there, you just punt it, let your defense handle the Browns' offense like they've been doing all game long. Because the defense did its job. It really held the Browns to 6 points because the one touchdown they gave up was basically because of Jordan Love's interception. And it was just, the defense did everything right. It got pressure on Joe Flacco. And until the last few drives of the game, they held the Browns' run game in check until Quinshon Judkins got to go off there. And it's just a very disappointing game, and a game the Packers should not have won. But because they were undisciplined, could not pass protect at all, and could not run the football, and could not play call on offense, they absolutely deserved to lose this game to the Browns. So take a look at the Packers here. They are 2-1, still first place in the division, tied with the Vikings here. And after that disappointing game against the Browns, they traveled to Dallas to take on the Cowboys on Monday Night Football, who were just blown out by the Chicago Bears, and will be without C.D. Lamb as he has an ankle injury. And so the Packers better shape up, better cut down on the mistakes, and whoop the Cowboys' butt, because there is no reason why they should lose to the Cowboys after getting this wake-up call against the Browns. And honestly, I hope this is a big old wake-up call for them, because they were talking so much smack. I was talking smack too, because we beat two of the best teams of football in the Lions and Commanders, and handily did so. Got ourselves some humble pie here, but now you got to turn around and prove that this is a fluke, an aberration, and that you are the team you were the first 2 weeks, and it starts in Dallas next week. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the content, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.